My wife said to me wearing my hat backwards, am I trying to look cool or something? And I simply replied, no. So today what I'm doing is I've got to work on the enemies and weapons of Quake, and that means green screening it all and doing some bits by hand and moving stuff, and then taking the footage I have green screened and moving it across into Final Cut and then animating. It will make more sense when I show you, but I'll show you the first stage, which is the green screen part. So what I need to start with, whoa, what's it look like if I use keying? So yes, we got the green screen. Can I give myself a floating head? Hang on, let's take a picture of the background. Got it? Oh, floating head, oh. Okay, that's enough of that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and film these weapons. So let's go. Here's the things I need to film. We got like the axe, the guns, all that sort of stuff. And a few of the monsters too. I've already filmed some of them already, but these are the ones left I have to do. So let's put down the green screen. What is very important is to get rid of like shadows. So you see here we've got shadows a little bit down there. So when you go to keying, obviously that shadow there isn't green, so it will leave like a grey trace behind. So if you can get rid of out as many of those as you can, it's in your benefit. So we're going to flip the viewfinder around so I can see where these are. We've got some here. Let's get rid of that. We will slowly get rid of them. Oh, we've got some more ripples there. Ideally, the best thing to do probably would be to paint an MDF board green. I have painted my wall green, but because the wallpaper is textured, it picks up light patches, you know, like dark patches. That's all right. Let's go with that. Does this set look a lot smaller than you thought it would look? So now what we've got to do is film these guys. So I've got the zombie here. I've got another zombie. Also, I've got another zombie. There we go. Also got the shambler. In fact, I think I've already done the shambler. Also, the axe. Gotta love the axe from Quake. So cool. One of my favourite melee weapons, I think, is the axe out of Quake. Got the double barrel shotgun. We've got the, I can't remember the name of this. I think this is called the lightning gun. I think it's just called the lightning gun. I'm probably wrong. We got the infamous nail gun that looks like some sort of cathedral. We've also got the grenade launcher. I think this is called the chain gun, but it might be the nail chain gun or something. I don't know, but chain gun is out of Doom. The rocket launcher, again, this looks like the turret of like some sort of castle or something. Very strange looking weapons in Quake, I found. And I think that's about it in the way of guns. That should be about it. So, let's get cracking with this green screen and see how it turns out. We're going to need all the light we can get because you get a lot of shadows when you're moving your hands. I'll show you more about that when we get down to it. So already we've got some shadow coming in. Oh, that was actually from the light itself. But we're going to get a little bit of shadow underneath my hand. You see there? We don't really want that. I think green card, you get more of a shadow than you do on fabric. So maybe fabric is the best alternative. Or unless you use maybe like green matte paint. Don't use anything satin or gloss. You'll get lots of shine from the lights off it. You just want to use matte. But maybe with matte you might get a lot of shadow. I don't know. Try it out. See what works best for you. So, first things first. Let's get this axe in gear. Oh, we got a lot of shadow. Let's see if I can lie down here as close as I can to the fabric. Lay my hand down like that. Oh, where it's 3D. It's a bit. I need to zoom out a bit. Doesn't look very good, does it? Really? Maybe we won't use the striking, maybe we just hold it. That looks better if we hold it, doesn't it? I think if I use striking motions, it will just look rubbish. But we'll do a few anyway. We've got to get a bit closer. Hey, whoa! Now what I need to do now is get a bit of card, stick it behind here. Okay. Like that. And then when you move it, it gives like kind of a natural movement. So I'm going to put this underneath the tripod, and we're going to zoom in. Okay, that's quite nice. And then shoot. That's it. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I probably could use the earthquake font thing for this, but let's move that again like that. We need more like that, okay. Always remember, you never know how long a shot's going to be. So sometimes do this for a minute, just in case you need to talk for a minute. You probably won't need to. Well, I won't need to. We'll catch 10. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Okay, now fire. That's quite cool. It sort of looks like, I don't know, it just looks like, you know, like, it doesn't look realistic as such. Right, so now what we got to do is film these grotesque guys. Now I'm going to zoom in as much as I can for this. Okay, so it's a tricky shoot. There's not too much. Before I used cardboard and you got loads of shadow. This time around it doesn't happen. So we're going to put them in a line. What might be better if I put them to where I want to put them, because it'd be very hard to put them down where I want them, like that, very quickly. You see what I mean? They'd be all over the place. So what I do is I do it like that. I put them down the way I want them. Yeah, you got it? And then I take them away one by one and I reverse it. You'll see what I mean later on. Okay, so, but you've got to do it quite quickly, because if you do it slowly, you get shadow. You see underneath my fingers, all that shadow, that is not going to look great. So I just need to make you get close as I can and move them away. Sorry about the state of my nails, I bite my nails. Right, okay, so let's do it. Oh, shit, I missed. Boom, one gone. Oh, shit. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. You put a bit of glue on your finger. 1, 2, 3. Easy. A bit of glue on the finger works wonders. Let's get it off. Good. We're done. Okay. Now, there's one more thing I want to do, and that is to record one of the levels. But I've shot it in 2 sheets of A3, and unfortunately got a little bit crumpled up. But I've rolled it the other way. And hopefully it should be okay now. But here it is. It's 2 levels, and what I want to do is put them back to back. Oh, they're a bit crumpled up. It's like the entryway point, if you remember that part. You know what? I might have to stick these onto a bit of card. They've come out really crumpled. Let's see what we can do anyway. That looks terrible. We're going to have to stick that to a bit of card. I don't really want to waste a bit of card on it, but you're going to have to do it. Also, I need to trim down those white lines. So that could just go over the top of that, like that. You see, it's all one big long level, and I can move the camera around it, but I don't want it to, if it's rumpled like that, you can get all this light coming off it, so I don't want that. So anyway, let's stick this down. I hope you're enjoying these. I'm not sure if you find these any good, these videos, but I just want to show you the creative process of how much work goes into these. A lot of people say to me on the late night reviews, they say, how much time does it take to do these? And all I can say is, it takes a lot of time. And they never really know how much time. But it's one of my most frequently asked questions is, how long do these take? And how much does it cost? A lot. And it's not big enough. Oh, balls. What I have to do is I have to stick this down, and then I have to find another bit. So these bloody glue sticks, they cost £5 each. And I've used 3 of them already. £15 on glue. And then glue guns as well, which is like another, I think, £5. It all adds up. There's no nice way of doing this. You just have to glue it all on like that. Oh, we've got a fair bit left. Okay. No, we haven't used half a glue stick already. How's that looking? Means we have to take this off and put it back on again. Oh God. Come on, Bill, you can do it. Well, I suppose when you watch the video, you can see a crease or something and go, oh, I remember when Bill was going through that stressful period and trying to get it all looking good. And that crease, yeah, I don't think we can get rid of that. Oh God, we're getting rip marks in it. Oh God, this isn't going well. Come on, we can do it, come on. Oh no, I think I've ballsed this up, you know. I think I've ballsed this up. You know what? Sometimes I think maybe the rips and tears in the cardboard might have a bit of charm to it. Maybe I just leave it like that. But it looks quite cool though, doesn't it? Oh dear, you see we got big rips there. I don't know if you can see that. Just there, you got a rip mark and all these creases, they look terrible. But it does look quite cool in a way. It does look quite cool. In fact, that looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really quite cool. Okay, let me know in the comments what you think. In fact, let's have a rankage. So I've got this shot here, which I think looks pretty damn good actually. Or we do the static shot, which is the one I was originally going to go for. That was just a bit of a happy mistake, that one. Got to remember not to hit the lines. Personally, I think the shot I did originally was better. And then I can walk towards places maybe. Kind of like the idea I can walk. Zoom out a bit, let's get closer. Oh, that light's a bit intense if we get close though. I don't think it looks as good as when we're close. No, it looked better the other time. Okay, so now the next stage, what I'll be showing you is like the animation stage of me taking that stuff in to Final Cut, but I think I'll save that for another day. I'm gonna go to the field now and do a bit of editing and have a picnic with Wilson and my wife, and I'll see you guys later for more late night reviews. That's becoming a bit of a catchphrase now. Is it something I should use more frequently? I don't know. Anyway, bye for now.